welcome to 628 Knollwood Drive in LaVergne, Tennessee 37086. This is a simply fantastic home. It is just over 2,100 square feet on the first and second floors, plus it's got a 900 square foot, give or take, finished basement. Two-car garage that's really more like 2.5 car. It's got workshop space and storage space in there as well. You can look around and see it's got an absolutely gorgeous landscaped yard. The grass is beautiful. It's absolutely been so meticulously taken care of. It's one of the best shaped houses I've looked at in a long time. So I want to give you a tour of the inside and then also show you the really fantastic backyard that's got a kind of a terrace to it. And we'll go in and take a look. My name is Jonathan Harmon. I'm with Weichert Realtors, the Andrews Group, and my phone number, if you'd like to see this house in person, is 615-668-2353, 615-668-2353. Come on, let's go take a look. Okay. Here we are on the front porch. I wanted you to take a look up here because it's nice and wide. You can see they've got a swing up here, and it's just kind of the epitome of that whole rocking chair front porch. In fact, they do have 2 rocking chairs here. And it's with the front yard that you have and all the landscaping and everything, it is really, really awesome to just sit out here and just kind of enjoy the birds and the neighborhood. So anyway, wanted you to see that. And then we'll go in, take a look. House is in great shape. You're in for a treat. So coming in the front door, you've got kind of 2 living spaces. The first is, I guess we could call it the den over here to the right. You've got the vaulted ceiling, gas logs with the brick fireplace around it. Looks really awesome. And tons of, I guess you call it plant ledge space, that kind of thing for your decorative items. It's got one of the dormers is here and lets in a ton of light through that upper window. It also makes it look really great from the front. And then over on the other side of the stairs is kind of the more, I guess you'd say, formal living space. They have it just kind of as a small sitting area, and it's great if you want to sit and read, or you could set it up as a little playroom for the kids, or kind of whatever you wanted. It's a pretty versatile space. Let's go check out the kitchen and the dining area, and then we'll look at the bedrooms. All right, so through the bigger living space, you come into kind of a dining space, and then also the kitchen. Over here in the dining space, you can see it's offset with this bay window. Lots of room here. A couple things to point out. You got faux wood blinds throughout the house. Also, all the windows have been replaced within the last 3 years. And then you've got this beautiful pergo flooring as well in here and in the upstairs bath. So nice space here. Also, newer countertops look really great, and stainless steel appliances that all stay. So good sized kitchen, very functional. And then over here, let me show you this. Right over here, you've got a really good size pantry that kind of goes up under the stairs. You see there's a lot of storage there, and you could store just about whatever you wanted in that space. Let's walk this way, and we'll take a quick peek in the spare bath. It's just a half bath. It's a pretty good size, but it's just a half bath. And it's got new quartz countertops. Looks really good. And then the master is on this main level. Here it is. Really, really good sized master bedroom. You can see they've got decent sized furniture in here, and there's tons of floor space still open. And then it's also got a bay window, and it's got the great shutters on the inside instead of regular blinds, so you can close that all the way up. Pretty nice touch there. So really good master bedroom. And then this way, large walk-in closet, 2 levels of hanging rods there, and then the master bath is here, and it's got ceramic tile, a big jetted tub, and then a separate shower, plus a built-in linen closet, which seems to be hard to find these days. Dual sinks, also with the new quartz countertops there, make for a nice touch. So that's the first floor. We're going to go upstairs, take a look at the second floor, and then we get to check out the basement, which is awesome. All right, here we are upstairs, and not a lot of rooms up here, but the rooms that are up here are very spacious. First thing is right here at the top of the stairs, you've got walk-in kind of attic storage. You can see here, and it actually goes pretty far back, so a ton of room in there for storage. Really nice to have that. It's also nice to not have to pull down an attic pull down for that. Got a full bath here, again with the pergo floors like what was in the kitchen. And then aside from that, you got two good-sized bedrooms. Here's one of them. It's got a walk-in closet there, and you can kind of see around the corner here. It's got a nice offset. This would be great for a kid's room or a teen's room, or really just about anything. If you wanted to use it for an office or some type of a hobby room, it'd be excellent for that. And then the last bedroom is this one. It's also a really good size. I like that they made the ceilings a little taller up here. Gives it a little more open feel. And then it's also got a walk-in closet here. Let me see there. Last thing I want to show you up here is just this little space. The second dormer is here, and you got a nice bench that actually lifts up. And you got more storage in there. So really nice upstairs, simple, but very functional. Let's go check out the basement room, and then we'll look at the backyard. Here we are in the basement. A couple things to note right off the bat. You got tile floor throughout the whole thing. The back, it's what you would call a daylight basement. So you do have full windows in the back, which is fantastic, just because it doesn't feel as much like a hole in the ground. So you got that. It's got its own little air conditioner unit, but quite honestly, you don't need it very often because it stays fairly cool down here all the time. Got this cool area here, and then when you come around, you got a great big living area down here as well. And you can see this would make a fantastic media room, kids playroom. You could even fit a pool table pretty easily in here if you wanted. So just about whatever you wanted. This is some storage area underneath the stairs here, and you can see in that he's got an Olshan installed what they call a dry lock system. So if there ever was any water that got in here, not that there is often, but if there ever was, it's got a way to get rid of that. It also takes care of any groundwater that might come up. So really good system there. And then the last thing I want to show you here is tucked in, safe and secure, is your washer dryer. Also more storage space. And this would make a really good safe room, tornado room, anything like that that you wanted, shelter from the storm. Let's look at the garage real quick, and then we'll go outside. Now, I don't normally make a habit of showing garages because typically garages are full of stuff, and really you just kind of park a car in here. But this garage is pretty awesome. First of all, you can see there's enough room easily for two cars. He's got one in here now. The other car is out at the moment, but you see there's tons of room for that. And you still have this space over here that realistically you could put a couple of motorcycles, you could have a pretty spectacular workshop, just about whatever you wanted. This is a door that goes outside to actually under the deck. There's a patio there. I'll show you that here in a sec, but also check this out. Not only do you have this space, but you also have this space, which he does use as a workshop currently. You can see he's got a workbench in here with a vise and everything, and pegboard up. And there's a ton of room in here. It's as deep as the rest of the garage. So a lot of storage, work space, that kind of thing. So if you are handy and you want space to work in the garage, this is definitely a good choice of house. And at a good price too. So let's go check out the deck and the backyard. And then we'll kind of walk down and see this patio to kind of tie it all together. Okay. All right, so here we are on the back deck. This is just right off of the dining space and the kitchen. This window is over the sink in the kitchen. Couple things to notice right away. You got really great condition here. He's painted it, taking really good care of the deck itself. And then as you kind of pan across here, you can see tons of trees. You do have neighbors. You can't really see very many of them because of the trees. So it's actually a very private space, even though you're kind of up high and in a neighborhood. So great space here. Tons of room. You can see they've got a table and a little glider over there. If you wanted to dine al fresco, definitely plenty of room for that for you and your guests. Stepping down, you've got a nice landing, another kind of small terrace, if you will. And then coming down the steps, you see he's installed low voltage lights here to illuminate the stairs on the way down. And come down this nice shady area here. And you can see he's got beautiful grass. And then that is that walk-through door that we looked at before that's in the garage. And here's the patio here, and that gate goes back out to the driveway. So it all kind of ties together. Let me show you this last thing out here, and then we'll wrap up our tour. You've got kind of a second yard, which would be great for play space or for dogs or whatever. Excuse me. As you can see, it's nice grass. Got this ivy windbreak. Pardon me. And then this fantastic retaining wall. So, great space here. Let's go back up front and wrap up our tour. All right. Here we are back up at the front. I'm glad you got a chance to watch the video. It's a really cool house. Really great location. You're only about 3 minutes over to I-24. You can be in Nolensville in about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. You can be at Sam Ridley and Smyrna at the shopping area there in just a few minutes. Great location. And obviously really good condition home as well. Great neighborhood, established neighborhood. They're not building anything else in here, so you don't have construction traffic, things like that. I would love a chance to show you this place in person. Please give me a call at 615-668-2353, 615-668-2353. My name is Jonathan Harmon, and thank you for your time.